Good morning. Well, it's actually good evening to everybody, but yep. We're out here at our camper right now, and I'll tell you what I did. I just did a big old jerk move. I didn't even realize that Steve-O, my buddy Steve-O, came out here, and I guess I was like right by him. I just woke up. All right, I just woke up. Give me a break. And I didn't even recognize him. I'm such a bad friend. I didn't even see him. He sent me a picture of him from a distance, and he was like, "Hey, what's up, Snob?" I'm like, oh, light. I'm sorry, man. I owe you now, dude. I owe you. So anyway, we're out here. We're just hanging out and relaxing, and I've got this cool little barbecue grill I'm going to show you guys right now. We're going to make up some burgers and just relax. I do have to work tonight, so yep. I'm enjoying it while I got it right now. So here we are. I don't have anything kind of put out yet, but here's our camper. And then a cool pop-up right there is my sister. So this is her first night out. It's her very first adventure in it. So we've been doing some work on it here and there and getting it all camp ready, and that's cool. I'll show you guys her little setup in a bit, but we're gonna get this barbecue going real quick. Here's the grill, and check this out. This is what makes this thing so cool.
Thank you. Oh, this dog is crazy with this.
Yeah, doing some s'mores over it. Yeah. Okay, so I am back home. Say hello to my puppies, Coda and Copper. They're just relaxing and playing right now. We had a great time camping. However, just like anything, when you're hanging out with friends, you're hanging out with family, you know, you really want to put your focus and your time towards that. So I didn't get the time to really dig into this barbecue grill that I was looking at. I did cook on it a whole bunch, but I just really didn't have a lot of footage. So I figured I'm home. The kids and my wife are gonna want to eat dinner soon, so I'm gonna take advantage of being home, kind of relaxing, and I'm gonna cook on this grill, and we're gonna take a little more in-depth look at it. So let's go. I still have everything kind of in the back of the truck still. Yeah, so I'm home. Here's our camper. Camper's parked. Only for a little bit. We're taking the camper back out again next week. We've got some plans. But what I came out here for was I need to get my chimney starter. Now, you don't have to use a chimney starter. I just think that they do help speed it up when you're cooking. Like I said, you don't have to use a chimney starter, but I'm at home, why not? And if you've never used a chimney starter before, I'll show you how you use it, and I'll show you why I like to use them so much. So I don't want to cook like in my grass or anything like that, so I'm actually going to probably just cook just right out here on my trail. I've got another drive on the backside, and we'll just cook out there on that drive. Oh, hey, buddy. Somebody's just getting home from school. Say hi to Dorian. Say hi, Dorian. Hi. Kicking a ball across the yard. How was school?
Good.
Oh. Love you. I'm gonna grill some chicken. How's that sound?
Good.
Yeah? All right. Okay, so we've got the garlic, citrus, and basil seasoning. That's what we're gonna rock out. I know I had already showed you guys this before, but I think it's a pretty cool, just a really cool freaking grill, man. Yeah, so this is how it comes. And you guys know I've already used this thing, so it's a little dirty, and that's okay. Just the grill plate right here. And then this is the cool thing. That's it. I mean, the grill is ready to rock. I turn it, of course, upside down, it goes back away. Nothing bent or warped. just, I mean, the ash pan did like kind of like go down just a little bit, but nothing to where like it's gonna affect the way this grill operates, the stove. So awesome, right? So this really cool chimney starter, which you guys have probably seen these all over Walmart or wherever else. They're really easy to use. You just take some paper, which I had some scrap paper here, and just crumple it up. You don't need to use much either. I know they suggest you can use 2 sections of newspaper or whatever else, but that's all you really do. And you'll just stick it underneath here and you'll light it. So I'm going to be using this Kingsford apple wood briquettes. Make sure everything's nice and settled. And I'm going to hang this off the edge a little bit just so I can get it to light. Now the cool thing about using these, the starter like this, is I don't have to use any lighter fluid, and that's one thing that my wife personally does not like. Is she doesn't like the taste of lighter fluid. I mean, who does? Maybe there's some people out there that do. So we'll let these briquettes burn for about 15 to 20 minutes, and by that point, all these briquettes should be like a nice white color, and then we'll just dump them right into the grill and be ready to go. Really simple. Now, of course, if you're trying to use the grill for it being completely compact, obviously you're not going to be bringing something like this with you. You can still put a stack in the middle of the grill, light it up, everything will be just fine. It's just this, to me, is just a really easy method, and I'm at home, so why not make it easy on myself, right?
You're a good boy. You are. Hey, wait, sit. Can I have a shake? Oh, I get 2 of them. All right. You're a good boy. Yeah. Yeah, you're a good boy. You are, aren't you? Yeah. Look at him. Look at him.
So my wife came up to me in the kitchen while I was seasoning the chicken and prepping it, and she said, hey, why don't we slice that chicken up and put it on top of some salad, because it's pretty warm out today and sounds good. So that's what we're gonna do. We're going to slice up the chicken once it's done, and we're gonna put it over a nice salad. That sounds really good. So all right, so there's a heat shield on here so you don't burn yourself when you grab the handle, because those babies are perfect. And check this out, just dump it away. Isn't that cool? I mean, if you've used one of these, you're not gonna think it's that special, but if you've never used one, you're gonna think it's pretty awesome. All right, let's put our chicken on, shall we? You see that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chicken breasts. Yeah. And away we go. Right, look like everything's coming along really well. Believe it or not, this grill actually gets hot really, really fast. See, my chicken has a little bit of some blackened seasoning on it because it absolutely cooks super fast. Yeah. I got nothing else to say about that, but I was like, holy smokes, that was fast. I left here to go into the house just to grab a cutting board to hold so I could carry the chicken with it, and I had to hurry up and turn it over. That's what I got. So yeah, really, really fast. I gotta point this out, is this chicken's just about done. We really got a lot of life left in those coals underneath there. So I've got some focaccia bread I'm gonna toss up on top of here. But I'm gonna tell you what, I think a lot of it has to do with this really narrow and long coal chamber down here in the bottom of this grill. I really think that has a lot to do with it, because I mean, I overdid the chicken a little bit, and I haven't even been cooking on this thing for even 10 minutes yet. So 5 chicken breasts, there you go. I'm gonna have to save them. Got the chicken cut up. My wife's got the salad made. So I went in and I cut up the chicken, and my wife put the salad together, and I gave this grill just a little bit of time to rest so I can put the focaccia bread right on top of it. Okay, let's check the bread. Ooh, nice and toasty. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over. Yeah, that's good. It's it's crispy and soft now. Woohoo! You hear the cheese sizzling. You should smell it. Okay, let's go get this cut up and served.
Would your flashcard times holiday, but the twist is that Woodyear thinks that the flash.
What are you doing?
I'm looking at your salad. I'm gonna kiss you with my phone. Oh.
Anyway, Whittier Labs, they made a person, she remember. Who taught you how to slice focaccia bread? What is this?
Like cheese sticks.
It's not a cheese stick though, it's focaccia bread. What's focaccia bread? Bread.
Okay, so here is our grilled chicken on the salads made with love. Keegan and Dorian, we all eat kind of a different. I like Dorothy Lynch on my salad. Maria likes Caesar, and Dorian and Keegan are rocking out some ranch. So what do you think? What do you think of the chicken? Have you tried it?
No, he hasn't.
I thought that was the first thing you bit.
Oh.
Yeah? Well, you know, so just that little small grill was able to feed 4 of us tonight, which is good. And it's fed 7 of us when we were camping, so.
I think there are actually some schools in like did New York ever go back?
An hour later, woo, still hot. Okay, so let's visit really quick about this Yoler BBQ grill before we close this video out. I've used this grill now about 10, 11 times. Everything from going to the park, going fishing, just an outing, just having lunch. We did some chicken kebabs, to RVing, camping, taking the truck out and doing some overlanding. It has come with me on every one of those adventures, and it has performed flawless. It gets hotter than I expect every time. And I think a lot of that's kind of due to the funnel shape a little bit. The outsides come out and the sides come in as well. So you get like 100% like cold briquette delivery. It's really nice. I'm sure you've seen where you've opened up a grill before and you look down at the bottom and there's some kind of partially solid briquettes. This doesn't happen with this grill at all. 100% burn. Every time I've burned it, it burns 100% away to nothing. So this has been a treat once again, and it cooked so fast. So I cooked just for the 4 of us tonight. Everybody was really happy with the chicken. My wife actually told me, or she asked me if this was off of that little barbecue that I had, and I told her, yeah. And she said, well, the chicken is very, very juicy. So that's good. I mean, that's good to hear from her, because she knows what I'm doing, but she never knows what like stove I'm using or what little grill I'm using, because I use lots of them, right? so it was cool that she knew to try to guess a little bit. So this is usually where I close my video out, but I want to tell you something more about this grill. This grill was given to me from Yoler. I got into contact with Yoler when I picked up some of those big heavy duty like windscreens from them, and I ended up using them in my hot tent, right? Kind of as a heat reflector. Worked wonderful. They contacted me and asked me if I would be interested in checking out their barbecue. I was like, oh sure, no problem, you know, sounds like something I might like, and I was expecting something a little bit bigger. So when this came, it was kind of cool, and then when I realized it like flipped and folded, and it was even cooler, so it like exceeded my expectation from what they just said, hey, do you want to try our barbecue grill out, see if you like it. I do. In fact, that little barbecue is staying in my truck for my overland setup because it's so simple, it's easy. We get to some place that we want to camp, I can just throw some briquettes in there and just pop it up anywhere I want it. It's absolutely wonderful. 100% happy with it, with the stove itself. I want to thank you guys all so much for coming along and hanging out and kind of taking this impromptu look at this grill one more time. You know, I kind of felt guilty because I didn't really close my last video off with really anything closing on the grill, and I've used it so much since then. It's just, it really deserved more attention than I'd been giving it or than I'd been showing. It's just one of those things that just became like second nature. It's like your stove in your house, you know what I mean? It's just like, man, this thing's awesome. Flip it over, throw some coals in it, you know, once they're ready, and cook some food. You can put coals in the grill, and you can, you know, let them burn down, but it's gonna take a little bit longer, and you're not gonna get that full coverage, but it does work just fine. I just prefer to use the coal starter because it's cool, and when you're doing a bunch of stuff like around the house, it's cool just to set it up, and then that grill's the same way. You don't need to babysit it. Just set it and go. It takes care of itself 100%. Just don't burn your food or tables or anything else that surrounds you. So everybody, thank you so much for coming along. I really appreciate it, and thanks for sticking it out with me. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Stay tuned. I've got 3 more videos coming up that I think you guys are really gonna enjoy, and they'll all be popping up in the next 3 weeks. So we will see you guys real soon. Bye.